In this episode of Gamer Report, 4 ex-employees of the technology manufacturer AMD have been charged of stealing confidential information. And that's just the beginning. Remember the 2 game developers that were arrested in Greece? No? Well, I'm gonna tell you about them anyway. So the fighting in Syria continues, and to help people better understand the conflict, you can now play a video game about it. All that and more coming up. Good day, fellow YouTubians, and welcome back to another episode of Gamer Report, your weekly lowdown of boo-boos on your finger. Yeah, so apparently cutting a bagel with a cleaver is a bad idea. Of course, I didn't actually cut a bagel with a cleaver. I mean, that's just stupid. Alright, now on to the lowdown of gaming news. Now, most hardcore gamers know of the huge rivalry between the companies AMD and Nvidia, makers of both PC and console graphics cards. Well, the ex-vice president of AMD, Robert Feldstein, is being accused of taking thousands of confidential documents from the company. But here's the kicker. Robert Feldstein is now working for Nvidia. Me steal documents? Oh, please. I helped AMD get their hardware into the next-gen consoles as well as the Wii U. You know, and just because I'm with Nvidia now does not mean that I'm, going around and stealing documents. I mean, please. According to AMD, Feldstein attached 2 external hard drives on his last day and stole 3 highly confidential documents, having to do with licensing agreements as well as proposed strategies for licensing. But Feldstein wasn't the only one. 4 other employees were said to have copied over 150,000 files. In addition, the other 4 individuals were also accused of soliciting fellow employees to leave AMD and join the competition. What? That's just crazy. I mean, we chose to join Nvidia. I mean, why would we even do such things? Craziness, we did not do that. In summary, the ex-employees are being charged with, wait for it, misappropriation of trade secrets, unfair competition, violation of the Computer Fraud and Abuse Act, breach of the employee's duty to loyalty, breach of contract, and conspiracy. What a bunch of fooey! Wait a second. AMD has security cameras, don't they? Just a random thought. Just a random thought. In other news, the 2 developers from Bohemia Interactive, the makers of ARMA, have finally been released from Greece. Now, it was last year that Martin Peslar and Ivan Buchta went to the Greek island Lemnos. According to Bohemia Interactive CEO Marek Spanel, the 2 were there to experience the beauty of the island. Well, according to Greek reports, Peslar and Buchta had in their possession videos and pictures of military compounds on the island and were arrested for spying. See, their situation is just like mine, just a huge misunderstanding. But here's the thing, Bohemia's next game, ARMA 3, will be taking place on the Greek island. So, in essence, it was just research. Or was it? Yeah, my thing was about research too. The documents that I put on my drive, they were my own research. They weren't confidential, of course. So after 128 days of being imprisoned in Greece, Buchta and Peslar returned home to the Czech Republic. But the whole fiasco isn't over. The trial for the 2 developers is near, and in a previous statement, if convicted, the 2 will face 20-year prison sentences. Wow, that is a long time for such a little misunderstanding. Stupid. Alright, now on to the topic of video game violence. Again. So in addition to President Obama's new gun regulations in the US, Obama has also allotted $10 million for research on the relationship of video games and real-world violence. $10 million? Oh, that is nothing! With the documents that I'm showing the video, I'm showing some public access information. And the research will be conducted by the Center for Disease Control. Okay, I see how it is. We're a disease now. Now, in response, the Entertainment Software Association, or ESA, has stated that scientific research has not proven that entertainment causes real-world violence. The ESA has also stated that games have been enjoyed by multiple cultures and nations, and that the tragic levels of gun violence remains unique to the United States. Violence. Do you think that prisons are violence? Random question. So, how many of you know about the Syria conflict? Well, if you're someone who doesn't and would like to know about the situation in a more involved way, then maybe you should try Endgame Syria. Made by a British developer, Endgame Syria is a game that places players on the side of the rebels, where you will switch between a political and military front. The way the game works is that you will see a card that represents the government's actions, and you must choose the rebel response, whether it is by fighting or by peace.
Oh no. Oh, now that I think about it, the AMD offices do have cameras. Crap, how could I forget such a thing?
Of course, there are mixed feelings about the game, but the way I see it is that this program provides a better understanding of how complex the conflict in Syria really is. But to each their own.
Is escaping out of prison complex?
And now for your quick news tidbits. So after all of the waiting and hardship faced by Skyrim players on the PS3, Bethesda has announced that all of the Skyrim DLC will be coming out for the Sony platform in February. And in an effort to make it up to PS3 users, all of these Skyrim expansions will be 50% off during the launch week on PlayStation Network. Now, I'm looking forward to SimCity, and if you are, then you should apply for the closed beta of the game. The beta will allow players to experience a 1-hour slice of the game, and it will start on January 25th and go through till January 28th. Link to the beta form below. Alright everyone, well that wraps up another episode of Gamer Report. If you enjoyed this episode, or if you think that Feldstein is acting a little strange, please hit that like button, comment, and subscribe for more content. And until next time, this is funnyeehn, signing out.
Strange! Strange! You'd be acting strange too if you stole thousands of documents and you went to a rival company. I spilled the beans, didn't I?
Yes. Yes, you did. Don't drop the soap.
I'll try not to.